A group of elderly men has reportedly been eating leftovers at People's Park Food Centre, as reported by Shin Min Daily News on Wednesday. According to tips from readers, these elderly men have been spotted scavenging for food at the bustling food centre in Chinatown. Witnesses noted that they not only take unfinished meals from tables, but also search the dish return area for additional leftovers. Several hawkers reported seeing multiple elderly individuals, including one specific man, frequently visiting the food centre to collect leftovers, although they were unaware of their identities and living situations. A Chinese food hawker, who has worked there for over 10 years, noted that at least 3 or 4 scavengers come daily, usually around 8 or 9 p.m., and sometimes kind customers buy food for them. Another stall assistant, Ms. Ma, observed that diners often leave their tables, allowing the older man to sit down and eat the leftovers directly. Cleaner Mr. Kwon mentioned that while he has seen the man taking food left by others, he has also witnessed him buying his own meals, suggesting he is not in dire financial need. Additionally, Kwon noted that these scavengers typically arrive around 10 a.m. and leave in the afternoon. Among the scavengers is Mr. Wong, an 84-year-old resident of Bear Dock, who emphasized that he doesn't want to waste food. He told reporter, "I have a home and children, but it's very lively here, so I come every day and go home in the evening." He acknowledged his habit of eating leftovers, stating, "It's not because I lack money. I simply don't want to waste food," he explained. Some people order a lot and can't finish it. Sometimes a whole fish is left uneaten. When I see large plates of leftover food, I think it's a waste, so I take it to eat, and it's still warm, he said, adding that other scavengers respect each other's space and enjoy their own finds. Not everyone supports the practice of scavenging for leftovers. Daniel Tay, a retired financial advisor and advocate for freeganism, expressed concerns about the potential dangers of consuming discarded food. He pointed out that it's often unclear how long the food has been left out, or if it has been contaminated by animals or pests, which could lead to food poisoning. It's extremely unhygienic. Diners might throw away food or toss used napkins into it, contaminating it further. If a diner gets sick, such as with the flu or COVID-19, they could pass the virus to someone eating the leftovers, he warned. Tay suggested a more proactive approach, encouraging people to ask diners if they can take home any uneaten food, which would help ensure the food is clean and raise awareness about food waste. Comments on Shin Min's Facebook page reveal that many netizens suspect the elderly men scavenging for food may be facing significant challenges and are urging relevant agencies to reach out to understand their situations. Some are questioning whether the rising cost of living in Singapore is prompting individuals to resort to drastic measures to save money. One netizen commented, "Every family has its own difficulties. Who hasn't faced storms and hardships? If you see an elderly person, please invite him to a meal. After all, we will all grow old one day. Whether it's a blessing or a curse, only heaven and earth know. I believe that Singaporeans who see him will definitely invite him to a meal." Discussion on Singapore's Hardware Zone forum also highlighted that many have witnessed similar situations, indicating that this issue is not new. One netizen speculated that some elderly individuals might be facing mental health challenges. The user shared observation of an elderly woman in Little India who regularly collects cardboard and sells 4D lottery tickets. Despite receiving money from passerby, she continues her activities. Another user recounted an experience of seeing an elderly woman eating directly from leftover plates and offered to buy her a plate of duck rice. However, the hawker advised that it would be pointless, as the woman allegedly prefers eating leftovers to fresh food. The netizen expressed pity for her situation, noting that other customers had also tried to buy her a meal. This is not the first time elderly individuals have been spotted eating leftover food at People's Park Food Centre. In November 2022, 8 World News reported that at least 7 elderly people allegedly engage in such practice regularly at the hawker centre. These individuals typically search for unfinished food left on tables or at the tray return area. At that time, in response to inquiries from 8 World News, the Ministry of Social and Family Development stated that they were collaborating with grassroots volunteers and hawkers to identify these elderly individuals and provide assistance if needed. MSF encourages the public to report any elderly individuals in need of help by calling 1-800-222-0000 or connecting them with local social service agencies through the One Service app.